Hi, my name is Melanie Bello, and now I'm gonna talk about some activities that are designed to teach reading, writing, listening, and speaking, using literary text. In this way, I choose a legend that is the ability for the activity for teaching reading. So this is a legend, and I will start. For the reading section, I will show elementary school students that this share traditional legend of our country, and I will give a brief presentation on where this legend was originated, which was in Quito, Ecuador, and that this legend has been a cultural legacy of our country. And also, I will give them the concept of legend and their importance in cultural storytelling. And for the explanation, to practice reading, I will start by showing them the legend, which I translated into uh, the English idiom in a PowerPoint presentation like this one. And as this legend is from our culture, and then I will distribute the legend printing sheets to begin the reading aloud, and I will choose several students to take turns reading a few paragraphs, and I will explain the meaning of any difficult vocabulary words that they don't understand. So I will um I will show them this PowerPoint. And for the activity one, I will ask my students some questions to see if they understood the legend. I will write them on the board, and then they have to read, and also they will have to answer that. For example, who is the Veiled Lady or Dama Tapada? What is the central theme of the legend? Where and when does the legend take place? How does the legend of the Veiled Lady reflect Ecuadorian culture? And also, why does the Veiled Lady wander the street at night? And if I had time, I will make another activity quickly. I would do, for example, which will conceive of provide a list vocabulary words from the legend of the board, such as veil, colonial, forbidden, ghastly, and among others. They will have to write sentence with this vocabulary in their notebooks, and when they finish the sentence, they have to read them. And to conclude, I will give the correct feedback, congratulations on their participation, and I also will advise them to be more descriptive and detailed in their activities. For the section and writing, I choose a poem called The Learning Hair by Charles Bukowski. This is a short poem, like you can see. And well, I will show a high school student this short poem. And also I will give a short presentation about him, mentioning that he was an American poet and writer born in Germany. Um, I chose this one because I had found that some students, teenagers also, that they are really interested in this writer. And in the part of explanation, I will start by reading the poem. And or showing it in by PowerPoint presentation. And I will ask students to follow along with the reading, repeating the word after me, and to analyze and reflect of the poem, focusing on the personal and cultural things. In this way, their skills in writing section will improve. For the exercise, I will ask my students that work together in a group activity to allow them to share their ideas for this activity. Students will write a personal reflection and answer some questions. For example, how does the poem resonate with your personal experience? Can you think of any cultural aspects in the poem that are similar to or different from your own culture? How does the poem inspire you to think about your own life and decisions? And to conclude the activity, I will conclude by explaining to the student what is the importance to understand cultural and personal things in literature. For example, I will mention that by reading poems, readers can gain insight uh, into how writing things feel and life. This helps us learn to respect people who are different from us, including those from other cultures, as is the case with this foreign poet. Similarly, poems encourage us to reflect on our own lives and behaviors and provide lessons that can help become better people, become a better people. And for teaching listening, and I choose the story of the Little Prince that is very now recognized. And I will show this PowerPoint presentation to the students, and also I will show then a audiobook. Well, for listening section, I will use a very well-known story, like I already said, The Little Prince. I will show them the PDF also along with an audio book. I will start by giving a brief presentation about the author of the book, who was the French writer Anthony de Saint-Exupéry, and I will explain the cultural importance of this book. For example, the story that the story teach valuable lesson about love and friendship, and on the other hand, students will be able to understand a bit about French culture and literature in the part of cultural. And sorry, well, for the explanation, I will show them the story in a PDF with interactive images and play the audiobook for the activity, right? So in this way, they can read and listen carefully while taking notes. In the moment that I make the activity, I will choose to reflecting quotes from the book, such as it is only with the heart that we can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye. The second is, it is the time you have to waste for your roles that make your role so important. So the order is that the student will have to fill in the blanks with the core vocabulary by listening to the audiobook, which I play just the paragraph where the words are, and then I will ask them to give me a reflection on them. They will use the following list that you can see and the audio as a guide. And this is the exercise. So they have to complete the fill the blanks. No? This is the quotes in the PDF. And to conclude, I will give the necessary feedback, encouraging the student to give more complete and detailed answers, especially during class discussions about reading. I will also encourage them to practice their listening skills on some interactive game platform, right? And well, for the speaking section, I will um I will show them a legend, another legend, but this legend is of our country, of our culture, that is called Cantuña. It's very recognized. So this is the PDF of the story. Well, I will start for speaking section. I will show high school student a traditional legend from our Ecuadorian culture. Like I already said, is Cantuña, which took place in the city of Quito, and revolves around an indigenous builder named Cantuña. I will also explain the cultural importance of this legend. For example, this legend will help then appreciate the blend of indigenous influence in our culture. And to practice speaking, I will show them the legend of Antonia in a PDF in English also. Then we will proceed to read the legend aloud together. For the part of the activity, um, I will ask the student to form groups of 3 and assign each group a specific question to discuss. For example, what cultural value and belief are reflected in the legend, who is Cantuña, and what task was he given, what pie did Cantuña make, and why. After they answer the question, I will do a role play. I will assign roles such as Cantuña, the devil, and others from the legend to the group of the students so they can act out scenes from the legend. In this way, they can improve their skill in speaking, right? Because I choose some activities to practice speaking skills. To conclude the class, I will give the necessary feedback. For example, I will advise them to participate more in discussion without worrying about making mistakes, as this will improve their speaking skill, confidence, and knowledge. And well, that's all. Thank you so much.